You know that program which teaches children that doctors are wrong when it comes to saying if it's a boy or a girl, or that there are a million fucking genders? Well, it comes in book form, and it's equally fucking twisted.
Hey there! Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Lindsay, and this is our very first Storytime episode. We're going to be reading A is for Activist by Inosanto Nagero. When you hear this lovely chime, you know it's story time. Telling your tales excites our hearts and our minds. Oh, we love story time.
And I thought Milo Stewart's intro was bad. At least that one's over quickly.
A is for Activist. A. A is for activist. Advocate, abolitionist, ally, actively answering a call to action. Are you an activist?
As a history student, this reminds me of another political, ideologically driven group that targeted children through learning, encouraging them to partake in their movement. I'm not saying she's a Nazi, but she's doing exactly the same thing as they did, targeting young, impressionable minds because they're more likely to accept what she's saying as truth without question. Let these kids be kids, for fuck's sake.
B. B is for banner, bobbing in the sky, billowing in the breeze, 'cause you're not shy.
I know I just stated that I think you're using the same methods that the Nazi used, but Jesus Christ, this does sound like a sugar-coated call to arms.
C. C is for co-op, cooperating cultures, creative counter to corporate vultures. Oh, and cats. Can you find the cats? There's one right there.
So you're trying to teach a bunch of kids that capitalism is bad before they even know what capitalism is. I mean, I would have a problem with this even if this was aimed at teenagers. Just teach them about the fucking topic if they're at the appropriate age, and they will make a decision for themselves whether it's good or bad.
D. Little D democracy. More than voting, you'll agree. Dictators detest it, donkeys don't get it, but you and me, we demand equality.
So before these kids are even old enough to understand what the Republicans stand for, you're gonna try and tell them that they're inherently bad. Besides, the last time I checked, it was the big fat fucking elephant that was complaining that the Democratic election didn't go their way.
E. Equal rights, black, brown, or white. Clean and healthy is a right. Every place we live and play, environmental justice is the way.
I didn't have much problem with this one until it came to the line environmental justice. Now, I don't know about you, but that suggests to me that she's again trying to encourage activism to a bunch of fucking 5-year-olds.
F. F is for feminist. For fairness in our pay, for freedom to flourish and choose our own way.
Wage gap's a myth and we live in a free and open society. God, this is a really shit book.
G. G is for grassroots. Sprouting up from below, sharing nutrients and the water's flow. Below the surface we're all connected, stronger together we grow.
Hey, one that isn't batshit crazy. I mean, it's a utopian scenario, but it's not batshit crazy.
H. H is for healthy food, a human right. Honeydew, jicama, nature's delight. Hummus, hot dogs, Havarti cheese. Hot dogs? Yes, healthy hot dogs, please. And pizza.
See, now you've mentioned environmental justice and healthy eating to a bunch of 5-year-olds. Why didn't you let their adults worry about that and let the kids be fucking kids?
I, Indigenous and immigrant. Together we stand tall. Our histories are relevant. An injury to one is an injury to us all.
History is only relevant if the conversation's about history. If it's not, who fucking cares? And we should be trying to encourage this hive-mind mentality that you seem obsessed with. We should be encouraging individual thinking.
J. J is for justice. Yay for justice. Jiajing Jiang, Juanita, Jamal. Justice for the janitors, justicia for all.
As long as it's actual justice, as if in proven in the law of court, and not your retarded social justice.
K. Kings are fine for story time. Knights are fun to play. But when we make decisions, we will choose the people's way.
Unless the people vote for Brexit or Donald Trump, in which case we would do everything we can to overturn the decision.
L. LGBTQ. Love who you choose, 'cause love is true. Liberate your notions of limited emotions. Celebrate with pride our links of devotion.
Maybe I've just seen too much of Riley Dennis recently, but I can't help what she actually means by limited emotion is you're being prejudiced if you won't fuck someone because of their gender.
M. Megaphones marching, movimiento music, hip hip hooray, it must be May Day.
They obviously thought putting misogynist in the book was a bit too on the nose.
N. N is for no. No, no, no. Yes to what we want. No to what must go. No, no, no.
What happens if someone wants something that must go? What happens then? And who's our moral leader in deciding what must go? It better not be fucking you.
O. Open minds operate best. Critical thinking over tests. Wisdom can't be memorized. Educate, agitate, organize.
And yes, another little push in the direction of activism. I tell you what, the kids that watch these shows are going to be such good moral little busybodies.
P. Peace march. Protest. Pow, power to the people. Yeah.
What the actual fuck, Lindsay? You're trying to teach 5-year-olds to rebel against authority when they're not even old enough to understand why they're rebelling against authority. Can you not see the problem with this?
Q is for question. Questioning coercion. Querying qualities counter false assertions.
Finally, one I can actually full-heartedly get behind because it would mean the end to people like you.
R. Radical Reds, the headline said. Ruinous rioters, the rumors spread. Rabble-rousing riffraff. Really?
This point would work a lot better if we didn't have actual footage of people like you who go to these protests, cause violence, beat people with different opinions up, and fake crimes to blame the other side.
S. S is for sun. Soul, solar, superstar, stellar power, fuels all life, not just flowers. Energized homes, cars, and showers. Silly, selfish scoundrels sucking on dinosaur sludge? Boo, hiss.
Well, when solar energy becomes just an effective power source as any other fuel, then I'm sure we'll switch over to it. But until then, we're stuck with what we got.
T. T is for trans. For trains, tiaras, tulips, tractors, and tigers, too. Trust in the true, the he, she, they, that is, you.
See, you almost said something that wasn't that bad, and then you said that last fucking line. Why don't you stop pushing your radical fucking gender expressions onto impressionable 5-year-old kids? Megan released a video yesterday which really explains why pushing this onto kids is not a good idea, which will be in the link below.
U is for weekends. U is for workers' rights. Wait, that's not U, that's W. U is for union. Union, yes.
Yeah, good one. Wouldn't it be better to teach these kids with shit they know other than stuff they can't understand, such as unions? Why don't you use umbrella instead? Oh wait, it's because then you won't be indoctrinating them.
V. V is for Vox. What? Did you say Fox? No, I said Vox. Did you say Vox? Box. No, Vox. Rocks? Blocks? Socks? Vox. Vox of the people. Voice of the populi. Better go see the letter D.
Yeah, if I had children, I'd rather them stay away from Vox, as I prefer them not to grow up to be total retards. I mean, look at this fucking article I found just now on it.
W. Wondrous world. Wondrous we. We cannot be whole. We cannot be free unless we delight in diversity.
No, we can be whole and free without any of those things.
X. X is for Malcolm, as in Malcolm X. History's lessons can be complex. Remember Parks, remember King, remember Malcolm, and let freedom ring.
I find it really interesting that the two biggest figures of civil rights, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, out of the two of them, you choose the more violent one and the one whose main motto was any means necessary, rather than Martin Luther King, who actually brought people together in a peaceful way. I think that says a lot about you.
Y. Y is for you. And youth. Your planet, your rights, your future, your truth. Y is for yes. Yes, yes, yes.
However, if your truth is based on science and fact, then I don't think she would like you very much.
Z. Z is for Zapatista, of course.
Yeah, I've got no idea what that word means either. Lindsay, you are truly a despicable human being. You push your extreme ideology onto kids and disguise it as an innocent kid show. You are truly a twisted person. I'm the Skeptic Fox. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you next time.